Hey everyone, welcome to the Decorative Den, a look inside my craft room where I share all things crafting, planning, and DIY. My name is Charity and I am so happy to have you here with me. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my 2021 summer setup in my mini happy planner sized disc-bound Franken planner. So everything in here is sized to fit a mini happy planner. However, nothing in this planner is actually Happy Planner brand anymore. I just like to share that in the beginning just in case you are looking for a Happy Planner product. But this is just my personal setup for summer. And I have to admit, guys, I actually struggled with this setup a little bit. So usually in the summer, I will do some kind of mermaid underwater theme. At least that's what I've done for the past 2 years. And I decided to kind of challenge myself this year to do something that wasn't that theme. And so I brought in a lot of warm tones and summer patterns, and I'm really happy with how this turned out and so excited to share it with you. So if you are interested in seeing everything that I have going on in here, then just keep watching. Okay, so starting with the outside of my planner, I am still using this gorgeous faux leather cover from the shop Paper Bound Creations on Etsy. I absolutely love this cover. It is this gorgeous like camel, or cognac colored faux leather, and it does have a scalloped glitter spine, which is so pretty with all of the brown glitter, and it kind of shifts to this golden green color in the light. I love it so much. And then the other thing that you can kind of see from the outside here is my planner charm. So this is from the shop 2 Weeks on Mars, and I absolutely love this little Dunkin' Donuts charm. 2 Weeks on Mars is my favorite shop for charms in general, and this one has to be my favorite I've ever owned. It is so cute, and I know that a hot coffee cup may not seem very summery to most people, but for me, it just reminds me of summer road trips and visiting family and like driving out to see them. And so every time I look at that, I think of summer, and so I decided to include it in this setup. But yeah, that's pretty much everything on the outside. Let's jump in here. So this is what it looks like when I open the planner cover, and like always, we will start over here on the pocket side. And just like with my spring setup, I tried to keep my pocket kind of minimal and more functional. I've still been loving all of the functional disc-bound planners I've been seeing on Instagram, and so even though I am definitely a decorative or creative planner at heart, I have been appreciating and trying to achieve a more functional setup. So in this front pocket here, I have a couple of small items. The first is this adorable die cut from the shop Stinkin' Happy, and I just attached it with some washi tape to an extra piece of cardstock. I love to do that with my die cuts when I'm putting them in pockets, just because it positions them exactly where I want them to be in the pocket. So I have that up there, and then behind that I've layered my June calendar. This is a little 3x3 planner card. This is actually a freebie I made, and I will have the next 3 months, so July, August, and September coming out in July. So definitely follow me on Instagram for updates about freebies. And I like having this in this front pocket here just as a quick reference if I want to find a date without having to dig through my actual planner. So that's been really nice. And then behind this like secretarial style pocket, I have 2 things. The first is essentially a washi dashboard. You'll see I have this exact washi dashboard in my setup still, but I put this one together and then I punched it on the wrong side, and then when I tried fixing it, I like messed it up even more. So instead of wasting this washi, I decided to just cut the cardstock down and use it as a little bit of decoration up here in the pockets. And I really like that. I'm happy, kind of happy that I made that mistake, because this allows me to bring some of the colors from my setup into my pocket area and kind of ties everything together. The other thing I have up here is my evening routine card, which I made for my spring setup. And so it does have some of the spring clip art that I used, but I decided to keep it in my summer setup just because it is a really helpful reference card for me, especially during busy weeks when I don't have it together. So I have that up front for reference as well. And that's pretty much everything in my pocket area. So moving on to my actual planner, I am still using the 1-inch aluminum discs from Levenger in rose gold. These are still my all-time favorite discs, and I would highly recommend them. And then this frosted cover here is from the shop Makers Avenue on Etsy, and you can get this with a straight edge or this pretty scalloped edge. I love having the scalloped edge on the inside here. I think it goes so well with the scalloped spine of this leather cover. But yeah, let's open this up. So right here in the front, I have a little layering situation. So on top, I have this gorgeous like taupe marble vellum. This is from the shop Pen, Paper, and Plans on Etsy. It is some of the most beautiful vellum I own, and I think it just pairs so well with so many dashboards. So I have that layered on top of this adorable freebie from the Instagram account Maria Plans. I will make sure to link all of the shops and freebie accounts in my description. I used a lot of freebie dashboards in this setup, and I just love all of the art that people have made available on Instagram, and so I will make sure to share that and promote them below. But this dashboard says, always bring your own sunshine, which I thought was such a beautiful message, and definitely sunshine, summertime. I felt like it fit the vibe I was going for. And I left the back of that blank so that way all of the focus would be on my table of contents section. And so for this, I have another piece of vellum. It is this like watercolor marble vellum pattern. I've used this in several setups, and this is either from Michael's or Joann's. I think Michael's, but I really love that. Again, it's just a nice, pretty little extra touch when paired with various dashboards. So for my table of contents, I used another freebie. This art is from the Instagram account Luna Lou's Plans or Luna Luz Plans. And I thought it was just so pretty. So the art itself came with this palm tree and then this circle that was just open. And so I took it and I added the titles of all of my sections so I could use it as a table of contents. And then these, of course, match my tabs on the side of my planner. And I printed this out on like a tan off-white colored cardstock just because I have a lot of warm tones in this setup, and I wanted this very like gray cool tone art to still fit with my warm tone setup. And so I really love how that turned out. And then on the back of that, as promised, I have my washi dashboard. And for this one, I used a combination of 3 tapes. So I have this brown floral from the shop Together with KX on Etsy, and then this summer floral pattern and this orange sunny state of mind washi tape. These are both from a tube that you can just get at like Michael's. And I think they were from 2 different tubes, but I really love how well they pair together. And again, they just bring some of those nice warm tones that I have throughout the planner. And then on top of my washi dashboard here, I layered this cute little sticker die cut of a chinchilla, and it says chinchillin. I love this so much. This is from the shop The Pipsqueakery on Etsy, and The Pipsqueakery is a nonprofit animal rescue specific to small animals, and they do have an Etsy shop to help support their rescue. And so I have gone on there and bought a ton of stickers from them, and this is like one of my favorites, and it was just too cute not to include in this setup because I mean, like, this is literally summer goals right here. So I just stuck it to my washi dashboard with a little bit of washi tape so that way I could reuse it in other setups as well. But yeah, that starts my inbox section, which is the same as it has been Let me show it real quick. This is an insert that I made for myself, and it is currently available as a freebie on my Instagram account. But essentially, my inbox section is just a master to-do list for me. So behind that, I have my next dashboard, which is another vellum and dashboard combination. So on the top here, I have some vellum, and on it I printed a freebie pattern from the Instagram account Ash Plans. I think this is so beautiful with the layered monstera leaves. That's what they're called, right? Monstera leaves? I think so. But here, I'll put it on this side so you can see. It is just such a pretty pattern, and I paired it on top of this artwork from the shop Prints to Paper on Etsy. This was part of a digital gallery wall set, so it had 5 different prints you could buy, and you could use them to make a gallery wall in your home. But I really love using gallery wall prints to make a set of cohesive dashboards, and so that is what I did in this setup. And I tried to make my dashboards represent my summer and the things that I'm doing. And so one of the trips we are taking is to Florida, and I saw this artwork and I thought it just absolutely screamed Florida. So I have that, and I really love how these two look together. On the back of that dashboard, I have another freebie art. This is again from Luna Lou's Plans, and it is just this circle pattern with a bunch of different summer drinks. So margarita, mojito, pina colada, so many good ones. And I printed that out on more of that like tan off-white paper, just again to bring some of those warm tones. So I love that. Love how simple it is. It's really pretty. And then this starts my reference section of my planner, which is an ongoing section. I'm constantly adding to it and taking away from it, but pretty much everything in it is just stuff that I want to be able to refer back to. So right in the front, I keep my year at a glance calendar for 2021. This is another freebie I have on my Instagram. I also keep a plant care guide for all of my succulents, my Tombow swatches, and then an order tracker insert. And that's pretty much it in here for right now. Like I said, this is a section that I'll add to and take away from. Sometimes if I write something in my notes section, I'll move it up to my reference section if it's something I want to keep and just be able to refer back to. But yeah, that's everything in that section. So moving on to my next dashboard, I have this beautiful acetate from Harriet Wright Designs. It is rose gold bows, and mine is getting a little beat up because it has been in so many of my setups. I think I include it in almost every setup. I love it so much. And I thought it looked beautiful on top of this gorgeous art. This is another one of the 5 images in that gallery wall set from Prints to Paper. And this is probably my favorite artwork. I just think the colors are so beautiful. And I picked this one because one of the other trips I'm taking this summer is to visit my parents, and they live in the Southwest. So cacti always make me think of them and their house. And so I thought that was perfect for my summer plans. And then on the back side, keeping with the Southwest desert theme, I have more artwork from Prints to Paper, again in that same gallery wall set. And I just added that to the back. I love it. Again, such pretty warm colors for this setup. So that brings me to my monthly section, and I just realized I haven't talked about my side tabs at all, but essentially these are just the removable Post-it tabs. I will link them below. I used to do very decorative top tabs in my planner, and I've just found recently that I've been loving side tabs and functional tabs, and so these removable Post-it ones have been just awesome. And then I just make the labels, print them out on sticker paper, and my tabs are good to go. But anyway, jumping back into this actual monthly section, I am still using the same insert that I have been. It is another one that I made for myself, and it just really keeps me on track throughout the month, which I really appreciate. But that brings me to my next dashboard, which, oh my gosh, guys, this is definitely my favorite combination. I clearly love to pair vellum and acetate with dashboards. I layer almost every single dashboard, but this combo is just too good. I feel like they look like they were made for each other. But the top is some vellum, and I printed out another freebie design from Luna Lou's Plans, and how pretty is it, just centered around this clip art. So this is digital clip art from the shop Cherry and Ink on Etsy. I love the minimalist line drawing. I'm getting to see my sister this summer for the first time in a year and a half because of the pandemic, and I saw this and it just made me think of us like hanging out by the pool. So I thought that was another just beautiful dashboard that reminds me of my summer plans. And like I said, this pairing is just too good. But on the back of that dashboard, I have another freebie. This one is from the Instagram account Planning with Linz, and it says, "My coffee is strong and so am I." And I just love that message, and the design is so pretty. And although coffee, again, not summer specific, I thought it paired well with my little Dunkin' clip down here, so I included that. So that brings me to my daily section, which is a new section in this planner. This used to be my weekly section, and I had kind of like a print Prussian B6 layout, but I just found that I wasn't really using it. From week to week, I mainly would just transfer my plans from my monthly in my mini happy planner to my dailies in my micro happy planner. And my micro happy planner serves as my like on the go planner that I take to work, but I am on an academic schedule, and so I don't go into the office in the summer, and because of that I won't really be carrying my micro around, and so I decided for now to move my dailies to my mini happy planner, and then that way I'm just like cutting down on one planner and can focus on just using this planner at least for the months of July and August until I am going back into the office and carrying my micro again. But this insert is just a like blown up version of my daily schedule version in my micro. I did make this insert, and this will be a freebie available starting in June in both the mini happy planner and micro happy planner sizes. So if you feel like this is something you could use, definitely check that out. But I'm really excited to just have this in my mini happy planner and just have one planner that I'm carrying around the house, which is really nice. So that brings me to my last dashboard, which starts with another marble vellum from Pen, Paper, and Plans. This one is this pretty blush color, and I just love how it pairs with this artwork. So this is another print from the shop, Prints to Paper, and again it came in that same gallery wall pack, and I just love the palm trees. They give me some more like Florida summer vibes, so I thought that was super cute, and I paired it with this freebie from Luna Lou's Plans, just continuing that palm tree theme. And so yeah, that brings me to my notes section, which just like before mainly just has some plain graph paper in it, and it's just a place to jot down notes as I go. And that is it. I'll give you a quick look here at this charm just so you got a better look. It is so stinking cute. But yeah, guys, that will do it for this flip through. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed getting to share everything with you. Like I said, this was a bit of a challenge for me to put together, but in the end, I was able to find some super cute artwork and great freebies, and I really love how this setup turned out. Definitely a huge thank you to all of the awesome people in this community who put out freebies and just share their work. I think it is so cool that we have a community like this where people just share things essentially for the love of planning. So I will make sure to link everybody's stuff below. And I just want to thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot to me to have you here with me. I really hope that all is well on your end and that you have an awesome summer. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.